Hello everyone. I will be showing the seller registration process on the LocalBid mobile app. Once you install the app on your mobile phone and open it for the first time, LocalBid will ask you to give permission for notifications. Notifications is needed for it to work efficiently. I'll be using a dummy phone number for the sake of this seller registration process demo. Once you enter your mobile number, you can enter the OTP and register. We'll be registering as a seller. Location permission is also needed for LocalBid to effectively send you notifications on buyer requests. So, there are multiple options available for a seller. If the seller is a solo shop owner, they can choose this section. Or if it is 2 or more partners, or it is a franchise, they can choose the third option. For now, I will proceed with the first option. Selecting a photo of the shop will be good because that will be shown to the buyers when you bid for their request. So, you can enter your shop name. Email address will be good because email address will be used to send all the bid notifications, or once you win the bid. You can give a brief description of what your shop offers. So, let me show you the next section. Avoid entering phone number or identification details because that will delay the activation process. There are 2 categories, high-level categories, that are available on LocalBid. If you select products, these are the subcategories that are available under products. And if you select services, if you provide services, then these are the categories of services that are available in LocalBid as of now. If you notice that your particular service is not available, you can use this option to request addition of that particular category. This is for services. Similarly, for products, if you see a particular category that your shop has products but it is not listed, you can use the option to request. You can also select multiple categories. Like, for example, typically grocery shops will also have fruits and vegetables to some extent, so they can select both. Or, some shops offer all the fashions, right? Kids fashions, women's fashions, and men's fashions. So, they can select all 3 categories, right? Based on what all categories are applicable for you, you can select. For the sake of this demo, I will select mobiles, computers and TV, appliances, electronics as both the categories that are applicable for me. This is important, the location step. So, you can select exactly where your shop location is. By default, it will show you the current location if that's where you're registering from. You can select it and continue, or you can navigate to that particular location and continue. You can enter the PAN or GSTN details. Entering this information will make it easier for the verification process. If this is not entered, then LocalBid admin team will call you to complete the verification process. Entering the GSTN just automates the process. But for whatever reason you do not have the GSTN as of now, you can skip it to the next section. Bank account verification is also an optional step. If you want, you can enter the details. Otherwise, you can skip. AutoBid is a feature of LocalBid. For any request that buyers send, if you want the LocalBid app itself to automatically respond, then you can enable AutoBid. But one thing with autobidding is you also need to have the corresponding item in stock. Sometimes the item can be quite unique, and if you automatically bid for an item that you do not have, then, that may lead to buyer dissatisfaction, right? One thing that is unique with LocalBid is you do not have to maintain your inventory on the app. You only have to respond to the buyer request. Suppose buyer looks for item A, and if you have that item A in the stock, you can respond with the price. If the buyer likes that item, then they will accept your quote. Or if you do not have that item in stock, or if you do not sell that particular item, you can ignore the buyer request. Whichever shop has that particular item will then respond to the buyer request. You need to be careful while enabling auto bidding. With that, all the basic steps are complete. Next is the common steps. You have already enabled location and notification. These are the terms and conditions that you need to go through. This is the privacy policy that you need to go through. And this is the pricing plan. It will be free for you for first 30 days, and next you can see the pricing plan, and this can change according to LocalBid guidelines. Once the onboarding is complete, the admin will complete the verification process. That's it. The seller registration process is complete. You will not see any requests until the admin completes the verification process. Once admin completes the verification process, if there are any buyer requests, then you will start seeing in this screen. That ends the seller registration demo. Thanks for watching. Next, I will take you through the application workflow from both buyer and seller perspective. Watch out for the same. Thanks again.